mate.
Hey guys, welcome back to the False Nine podcast. We missed you. I missed you. You've been missed.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to say it's episode 110, but I'm not sure. I could be mistaken. But we don't know. But anyways, it's just because we didn't record last week, bro, and it's been we didn't record last week because we got canceled and.
Well, our guest had corona, so I mean that's understandable. And we were pretty busy. We were just so crunched on time that weekend, bro.
And we had to make a choice. Either do we try and make this podcast, or do we just wait till next week? And we both decided to wait till today, and we had our reasons why.
Yeah, obviously. Well, I mean, I don't know. Should we speak about it?
Yeah, I mean, we can say that we were in Texas.
Yeah.
We went there for a business trip, and honestly, for me, it was a big, disappointment.
Yeah. I get that.
Disappointment made me kind of take a step back and kind of analyze the situation and just myself.
The business trip went. Yeah, it was a disappointment, bro.
It didn't go as planned at all.
Yeah, and I mean, I saw it firsthand how it affected you. It looked like you were just punched in the gut.
Yeah.
You know, you were just like, ugh. It hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt.
And then just also too the aftermath and during the time it was bad for me.
It was a tough one, and honestly, we didn't think it was gonna be a good podcast.
Yeah, so we decided not to because we just weren't feeling the energy, and then yeah, I mean that's kind of what last week was like, and that's why we didn't record. But we were gonna talk about the trip and how good it was gonna go and how excited it was, and the guy that we were gonna have on the podcast. I was excited to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything just did not go as planned, bro. It was disappointing, but I don't want to focus on that too much. I do want to talk about that. We started a new job and everything was going well, and then literally, so that happens on the weekend. We come back home and we work Monday, and then Monday afternoon they let us know that we can't go back to work.
Yeah.
For I don't know what reason, if it's the truth or not, and we haven't worked since Monday at our job, as our day job or whatever you want to call it, related not to business. So that was the weekend, and Monday was very difficult, and I'm not gonna lie, this whole week's been very difficult.
Yeah.
Especially with what's going on in our personal life. I mean, yours and mine's just being here. So it's been very, very tough, but again, we planned what we wanted to talk about, but we did want to let you know why we've been kind of ghosting. Also, why I haven't been on social media too, bro.
Okay, so that's something we could dive into, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, you kind of want to let everybody know what's up. With the updates.
Oh, right.
We're gonna push
updates.
vlogs probably every 2 weeks. If we don't produce enough content, 3 weeks, and it's just because of we're just busy, and we don't do much on some days. I know 1 week we didn't do shit.
We're busy. Obviously it's hard to be out there and actually do fun things
To make content.
Yeah especially because of the cold season and obviously the corona.
And
it's just tough.
And the first one was real easy, just because there was a lot to do in Thanksgiving
Day,
but we literally work, go to the gym, and then we play soccer. We try to play, besides last week, I would want it to be twice a week, Thursdays and Sundays. But that's our schedule, and there's not a lot of excitement there. There was going to be a lot more excitement since we were going to be off on the weekend, so that's when I was like, okay, that'd be time to make some content, maybe go to Chicago, go here, go there.
Yeah.
But things are just not, I don't want to say they're not working out for us, but they're just going a different direction. I think anticipated that was going to happen sooner, that things were going to calm and settle.
Yeah.
And they kind of just haven't. So I think that's where the vlogs are at. But as far as the podcast, I still want to do it every week. Just last week we missed. What the heck? Your cats locked themselves in your room. Or one of them did.
Damn.
But yeah, as far as podcast, it's still going to be weekly. And we're just going to keep going at it. And I think it's going to be a little bit more, I want to say definitely more freeing. More like, no offense, but we don't have to worry about any outside noise. So I'm definitely more comfortable with that. No one coming in or some interruptions like that.
Oh yeah, just no interruptions.
Yeah.
I know what you mean by that. Obviously, and what about like the topics of podcasts? Are we? Because I know I talked to you about this when we were in Texas. I was just like, dude, like, I know we've been focusing a lot on trying to be like motivational and everything like that. Yeah. But you know, we should just try to be casual in the same way
and talk about anything.
Because I mean, 10 episodes later. Just straight motivation, you know, like.
I feel that though. I was like, we definitely gotta, and we're gonna do that today. Hopefully, dive into a little bit of different things.
Yeah, dude, just explore what's out there. You know, just talk some crazy shit. Make it entertaining.
Yeah, and hopefully, I mean, we're learning each podcast, you know, every week, so we'll get better and better. I think it's surprising how many people actually listen to this podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Because there's people that tell me here and they're like, oh yeah, like I listen to your podcast and stuff like that.
Right. No, so I've had a few people too.
I'm just like, oh wow, shit. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm like, I mean, I guess like appreciate the love.
Well, here's my little secret, bro. Like to me, I rarely listen back to our podcast.
No, same. I gotta re-listen to it, but that's it.
Yeah, you re-listen to it just for the editing part. But me, it's just like I find it almost cringy to listen back at it, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should listen to it. I'm just gonna record it and be like, okay, you know, let them hear it.
That's true. I mean, as you guys can tell, we got some little lights going on.
Some more upgrades, again, like guys, we said.
Upgrades. We are coming a long way. We got some lights for free.
Yeah.
We got a calendar.
Big old calendar right there.
To hold each other accountable. And just kind of meet deadlines. I have a little frame there. I'm not gonna say who it is, but it's there, special someone.
For inspiration purposes, I would say. For
inspiration purposes.
That's cute.
We have Chicago Fire, old logo there.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, for a week, that's a big
and I think this is also a podcast where we're showing out.
I know. I was like, we need to show this stuff again, dude. We have to get back into cards. Like,
yes, this is our trading cards. This was our first. Actually, this was the first thing we started doing, right?
This is why we started doing this.
Yes. Man. Yeah, I miss it. Obviously.
Yeah, me too, man. But guys, just know each of these things costed us $450.
Yeah, $400 boxes.
It's like $900 right here. No. Yeah. Right.
About $450.
Yeah, $900. Well, probably more like $920 with taxes. But yeah, fucking expensive as shit. We probably don't even know how much money of cards we have worth, to be honest with you, because we don't know shit. But I know we have some good ones. But those are gonna coming out soon. We can talk about this coin before we jump into anything.
Yeah, man.
You go ahead since they gave it to you, I think.
Yeah, Texas State Trooper. He came over to us and he gave us a little, I guess like a good souvenir to take back home. I mean, honestly, I thought it was awesome that he gave it to us.
But I think it was because we were like, you were there right when I told him, like, you know, man. I really appreciate you for your service and how important you are to the community. Because I told him, I was like, I think it's kind of stupid how people are trying to get rid of you guys, and you know, you guys are first responders, and I mean, who's gonna be there when we need you guys,
right?
Or you know, whatever.
Well, yeah, he was part of the event, you know. Yeah. He came through, and I thought that was awesome. Very genuine guy.
Yeah.
And I thought it was hilarious that he wasn't wearing a mask at all.
Oh yeah. Oh snap! He sure wasn't right.
He wasn't, and I was just like, I bet. Okay, Texas, I see you. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really cool coin. I definitely want to put it up in a small little frame.
No,
you know?
Yeah, man, it's cool.
Like a token frame. I'm pretty sure there's stuff like that out there. It's cool.
It was nice. I'm pretty sure there's only a few out there, or maybe there's a lot. I don't know.
But hey, we find the value in it.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
We love it.
So we definitely wanted to talk about social media, anxiety. Paranoia. Just how I guess the mind can mess with you, and how anxiety could creep up on you and shit like that.
Right.
But I'll start off by saying my social media, how I kind of just like backed off, bro. I mean, I just posted a Instagram story that I haven't posted over a week. Mm-hmm. I posted last week when we got to Texas at walk-ons.
I think so too.
But before that, it was been a few days. I was kind of salty. I was like, man, I don't want to post this. But I was like, nah, I kind of just want to show that I'm in Texas, you know.
Same. I mean, honestly, I think that was my last snap too.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
When I was traveling. I believe so. And I usually post a lot on the Snap.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
try to, you know, say what's
Yeah.
up. And stuff.
Yeah, but
That's a, yeah.
this guy. But yeah, and the reason for that is because I caught myself so many times like looking on. Well, first, being on IG, and it's just taking too much of my time, and it's almost like I just found it pointless. And then honestly, I just found it real toxic for myself.
It's very toxic.
And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, you look at females, you look at booties, and you're just like, damn, like, you kind of almost fantasize or just imagine shit.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think 2 weeks ago I was listening to this podcast with like Lana Rose, her podcast, and she was just saying how like girls be photoshopping and doing all this shit, and I'm like, damn, like she's like, that shit's not even real. You don't see the scars, you don't see all that. And I was like, damn, that's kind of true. Like we're over here getting excited about these girls that might not even look like this in real life, and like why even get all like, I don't know. I just thought it's just toxic,
It's
bro.
pointless.
Yeah.
You gain nothing from it. And it's. I told you this. I'm like, dude, I think that's the main reason why I deleted my first Instagram account. You know, I would say that's the only thing I really like followed. You know, we're just like these females who obviously were just showing out a lot, and it almost made me depressed. You know, like
because
that's
you're like,
what I want. That's what I wish.
yeah, you're like, man, I want that. Yeah.
And it really defeats the purpose. Like it defeats what's going around you. You know, at the moment, like. Even if you're in a relationship and your newsfeed, or I mean your feed is just like that, like it's gonna be toxic for like you and your significant other.
Yeah, cause then like you're kind of like was lady, right?
Yeah.
Just being annoying.
He's trying to get on.
Lady, go over there. Yeah, you're just kind of like looking at these girls and then you have your girl and you think these girls are like amazing and then your girl's just like maybe
you start to compare and that's
you're like, oh, maybe my girl's not that like sexy or bad or something like that, you can say. I mean, that's where like the toxic comes in and like, hey lady,
what's wrong? Come on. She's horny.
That's funny. But yeah, like I want to say maybe, I don't know if that's been it was an issue for me in the past.
Yeah.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I know it makes a difference with me right now, with my current relationship status. I definitely appreciate and value the person for who she really is. And like I find her so fucking attractive, bro. Like, I'm just like, fuck, you're so fucking like sexy, and I never felt like that way for her, and we have like past and stuff, so I think that's kind of different and weird, but I want to say that's, I guess, a difference it makes when you're not constantly looking at other bitches on Instagram or even just like porn itself, bro.
Yeah.
I told you this situation I had like a couple days ago where I went to Texas, and then I came back and I was watching porn, and I was just like, bro, this shit's not even the same. Like,
it's not.
Like, I just had something that was like, like, wow, and then
real.
Real and wow, and then I come home and I go to the fucking restroom and I was like, am I, I just had my hand on my dick and I'm like, really, bro? Like,
disappointment.
Like, you're really gonna do this?
What is it called?
What, when
you like, it's just like I guess like a shame, like you just feel ashamed as fuck after it.
Well, that's was it post-nut clarity?
Post-nut clarity.
But I thought that was only with girls, or just in general.
That with girls.
I thought post-nut clarity is only when you like had one, like when you mess with the girl and you nut and you're like, fuck, I regret it. I thought that's what.
I mean, I find the same. I mean,
just like, okay, I know what you
feel
mean.
The same way after porn.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, damn.
And it's funny because I think ever since that day I haven't watched any porn.
I had a little phase like that too.
Well, you told me about it, and I was like, I thought you were kind of dumb, but then I kind of went through it, and I was like, oh shit, I know exactly what you mean, bro.
Yeah, I mean, with my experience too, it's just like I was just crushing on a girl, not my girlfriend.
This guy.
But it's just like when I would try to watch porn, it was almost discouraging. Like I was just like not feeling it. I tried, you know.
And as a guy, you do get into it, And then it's like when you have like the thoughts about maybe this other person and you're trying to get into it, it's almost like, how do I say? It's just not, you just can't. I couldn't at least get into it that one day. I was just like, You know, I think I just took off the fucking porn and just like closed my eyes and
Yeah.
started doing like and just started like imagining things.
You know, I mean, dude, I tried shuffling through videos and just like trying to find the right one. Maybe this one will work. But no, it didn't. And I was just like, I'm just gonna close it.
Yeah, and I remember. Yeah, that was this, and even so, this is Instagram and stuff, and I followed, and I had a phase where I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna follow all these baddies. Like, I want to see some ass. Like, I followed like Riley Reid, Abella Danger, some models, just ass models, you know. And then when that happened, I was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna go and follow all these girls now. So every time I was on Instagram and I see some booty, I just unfollow them. I was like, I don't want to see you.
Yeah, I had that happen to me. I think last night I was just going through my Twitter, TikTok in a way, and Instagram. It's just like whenever I see like a model, you know, that was just to kind of fantasize about it. Just be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna click on your profile and just unfollow. Yeah. It's easy as that.
And it's not even like, and it doesn't hurt you, bro. Like it doesn't phase. I know it doesn't phase me at all. If anything, it enhances like my relationship with the other person. Mm-hmm. You know, because again, like you look at these girls and you just get all excited, and then maybe you bust a nut, maybe you don't. But after that, like there's nothing else to it.
There isn't. Yeah.
And that's kind of like, it's kind of sad, and it's just like fuck, you know. But I don't know. It's tricky, bro. You know.
I said to you, man, it's just a simulation, bro. In a way.
Yeah.
You know, it isn't real. Like I guess social media in general isn't real at all, bro.
I don't think so either, bro. Like like another part. What were you gonna say?
Well, when we watched The Social Dilemma, bro, that shit was so like trippy.
Oh no, yeah, you were just like fuck. Like I don't want to be that person.
And I mean, like I said, it made me almost depressed going on social media. You know, just like aside like from models and shit like that, even just like. To me, social media was like trying to make me like feel bad for who I was in a way too. You know, it's just like, oh, you're no one right now. Yeah. People are out here traveling, making money, posting pictures of their cars and shit. And I mean, like, I was just like in the couch scrolling, and I was just, it creates depression in a way.
But I will say, like, the guys or the girls that are really making money and traveling, maybe they're posting about it here and there. They're not posting it all the time. And that's one thing I realized, like, the people that post it the most, and I see it the most, and I have not friends, but people I know back home that post that they travel and they do all this and that. And I'm just like, guys, like, let's not, like, pretend like we do this on a daily basis or things like that, you know? Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I just think it's just so fake, you know? Like, you know, you want to show off when you're traveling and stuff like that, but... like, you're not posting when you're waking up every day or going to your shitty job. Like, no one's posting that.
Right.
And I was just like, let's not try and put this mask on Instagram. Because I feel like that's what a lot of people are doing.
I'm sure they do.
They just put a mask on Instagram and they pretend to be... like,
happy, even.
Happy or like they're doing something cool. Or, like, one thing, like, I'm very, like, I like to think myself... Damn, what the... But I was saying, like, I'm a very, like... I like to think myself as motivational, inspirational, and I want to be that person. And when I see people like do that on social media, I don't want to judge them, but I do. And I'm just like, why? Like, why are you pretending to be inspirational or motivational when the reality is like you're not like that? You know, like if I know you or I know about you, it's funny. Your cats. Yeah, like I see people try to be like motivation, inspiration, and that's good and stuff. Like I don't mind it. Oh shit, I don't mind it. Like I'm like bet like good, but then it started to get repetitive, and I was like, what the fuck, you know? And it's just not one person. It's like multiple people doing this.
So I know you told me this too, man. There's I don't know, someone in your Snapchat, you know, who posts of them going to the gym and posting all these results, and then you know, like deep down like they're capping. You know, it's like, bro, you've gone to the gym for so long. You still look the same. Like,
that's another thing. I'm just like, I don't know. I haven't seen your snaps maybe for 2+ years, and you look the same. You know, and there's no beef, but I'm just like, man, you're doing something wrong. Like, don't flex. You know that you're going at the gym. Like, just go in there and go to work. But too many people go to the gym and they want to go straight to the mirror and just put that they're there. You know. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, don't do that. And the whole motivational too, like, if you're reading this, like, it's going to be a good day, whatever. And in my head, I'm like, look, people, like, first focus on you having a good day, and making yourself better before you try to tell anyone else. That's kind of why I like kind of backed off on all that shit, because I was like, I can't be inspirational or I can't motivate people if I'm not motivated, if I'm not inspired, and if I'm not doing something to motivate someone else.
Damn.
Like, I'm just speaking about it. I'm like, that doesn't do me any good, and it doesn't do the person listening any good. You might get inspired and stuff, but it's just me practicing it. It's not me, like, actually, like, there's no actions, you know? And I felt almost fake doing that, and I was like, they don't deserve that. The people doesn't deserve that if they're going to listen to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I stopped doing all that, bro. I was like, I can't do it.
It has to be genuine and authentic.
Yeah, and it was, but it wasn't, I wasn't acting on my own advice, you know?
Right.
So I was just like, I can't.
And that's the worst, I feel like. You're
And
lying
there's
to yourself.
yeah, and there's a lot of people that do that, bro, and they make a lot of money off of it, you know?
Well, isn't that a thing too, where there's like coaches out there?
Yeah, the coaches, the fake gurus.
The gurus, there you go. They just they cab hard as fuck. Like they rent out a badass apartment, you know, the Lambo, and be like, oh, you know, you could make all this. Just follow my class. I don't even know how the whole system goes down, but yeah, I mean, it's all cap.
Yeah, so like just seeing all that basically BS cap, I'm like, fuck, man.
Like, fake it till you make it.
Yeah, and then also another thing that kind of upsets me on social media is the religious stuff. You know, I'm just like, for me at least, and for the people I know that are really religious and have strong beliefs, they don't post about it, bro.
I would feel
you
that.
know,
yeah.
I was like, they don't post about it. They don't say much about it. Like. And I feel like, I don't know why people do it. I don't know if they're trying to spread a message or show some love, or they're just trying to show off that they're religious, you know? And I'm like, fuck, I don't understand religious, but like, I'm very connected to God, and like, I'm not posting about it, you know? I rarely talk about it with anyone because it's very personal to me.
Right.
And I feel like it's a very personal thing, and if you put it out there, then it's very not, I don't know, bro. Mm-hmm. I just feel like it's a whole bunch of BS and it's just fake, you know.
That's sad.
You know, and I'm just like, yo, like if you really believed, like would you really be like, you know,
posting about it like that?
And then on top of that, like your other posts, it's kind of like it doesn't make any sense. You know, like you're posting some stuff, and I'm like, God wouldn't like that, you know.
You wouldn't be proud of it.
Nah.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, I don't know, man. Just seeing all that, and it's because I started talking to a lot more people on social media here and there, and I got their vibes, and got to talk to some people, and I'm just like you're not this person, you know. So yeah, bro, I kind of just had to hop off the fake shit, cause it was like fucking with me, bro, and and ever since the beginning of December, and I told you I wanted to stop the inconsistency, I was like, I want to be better, like, and I'm looking for these small details that I could fix in my life, bro, to be better. And I was like, I gotta get off this fucking, I just gotta stop scrolling.
Okay, so social media could be toxic. Do you think there's a way for it to be good?
Yeah, right. But the thing is that I think the only way for that to happen is that we have to go back in time.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because like, okay, look, now you have all these people on social media showing this like mask, right? Okay. Now you have to get them like to be honest versus going back in time and just
okay. So honest. You're just saying it went the wrong direction.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
I think at first it was lit, you know,
sure,
like everything else, and then it just started getting toxic.
But what I was asking is like now, you know, like. So right now, what you're going through, you're like deleting or you're unfollowing all these people and stuff, but like
just not hopping on too much.
Yeah, but is there a way for you to learn, because I know lately I'm just trying to follow people who are creators, you know, or who actually like they post about the stuff I like to do or I want to do, you know. I'm at least being inspired on social media, you know, not just. Yeah. I don't know.
I know what you mean. Like, there is those sides, but even that, like, I kind of doubt it because I'm like, I don't even know if this is monetized or not. Or I feel like, especially Instagram, bro, everything. If you have a shit ton of followers and you post something, you're probably getting paid for it, you know. And that's another thing. I was just like, man, like, it got into that point. You know.
You don't deserve my 2 cents. I don't know. I mean, that's the way I feel sometimes. Just
Yeah.
like I'm literally giving you money. I'm making you money just by looking. Yeah, that sucks.
And that's the thing. I was like, I don't want to be giving anyone any money just for my time. You know, that really bothers me.
Ooh.
That fucks with my ego. I'm like, I'm scrolling. I'm like, I'm giving you money, bro, and like I'm just doing a normal thing, and that fucks with my ego hard. I'm like, no one's gonna get money from me. I'm just like, I want money for myself. I don't want to give you any money.
Damn, bro. I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, bro. Like, my ego doesn't let it. It fucks with me. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, shit. But yeah, bro, it just got real toxic, and ever since I like stopped getting on it, I get on it less and less every day. I know the last few days I've been on it more than usual because we haven't
We have to work.
we haven't been to work, and then you're kind of just sad and you find excuses why not to do something, and you go straight to social media. That's the first thing we do. It's just an instinct, bro. Like
It is.
I don't know
almost
what
the first
when
thing
you go
do.
shit or in between something, you're scrolling.
Yeah.
Such a bad habit to have.
It is a bad habit.
And it's just like, but I'm still not as on it as I used to be.
I would say I was. Yeah, I was on the same boat, bro. Like before this week, I wasn't on it as much. And if I was on Instagram, it'd be like 10, probably like little swipes, scrolls.
Yeah.
And then I'd hop right off and be like, all right, there's nothing good.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's
it.
just like but yeah, it's just like that, bro. It's just like, you know, I don't know, bro. And my life has gotten better and happier and more positive because like I feel like I'm in the moment. You know, and I felt like I was in the moment last week for sure. Even just a trip that we took.
You were just like, or I know that there's a part like something. Oh no, you know what? I think I was over your house. You know, and you know, I just saw you and your family just having a good time, and I kind of just told myself, man, I'm just gonna like put my phone away and just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
You know. I think it was just like early morning.
Yeah, and I think I told myself
cooking breakfast. I was just like, just put it away, enjoy this.
Yeah, I told myself. I think I took a video and I was like, I promise. Like I said something. I was like, I'm just recording. I'll put my phone away.
I think it was a vlog.
Yeah. Right. And then I was like, I told myself I'm going to enjoy the moment. I'm gonna just put my phone away and like just put it over here or whatever and just enjoy it. And that's the thing, bro. Like I told myself I was like. I got these gifts for them and all this stuff, and I was like, I just want to enjoy it. That's it.
Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy? I just thought about my first night in Texas. When I first got there, bro, my phone was pretty low on battery, and I left it charging in your guys' like living room.
Oh yeah.
And this was so weird, bro, because I think I have a habit of scrolling through my phone or listening to some YouTube videos or watching something to fall asleep to. And this was like the very how do I say it? It was the first time in a long time that I went to bed without my phone. And dude, I had some crazy dreams, and I think it was because of that. I honestly think it was because I didn't have my phone with me.
Damn.
You know? Yeah. And I had the wildest dreams ever, bro. It was insane. I really believe it was because I didn't have my phone that night. Yeah. And I'm just like, wow, dude. Like,
I find it crazy, like, you sleep with your phone. Yeah. I could never sleep with my phone. I have before, but usually, like, I have a little table or something next to me. Or there's days where, I'm sleeping over there and my phone's charging over here. And I told myself when I was sleeping here, I was like, there's no reason why. Well, when I had it here, I would charge it there, but over there, I gotta be extra about it. I was like, I'm not gonna be extra to charge my phone and sleep next to it, And then I just slowly started, that habit.
But dude, I've been doing it for a long time.
I know.
It's just crazy. Wow. I just thought about that, bro.
But yeah, like I just wanted to enjoy every moment, and I don't know what made me feel that. I think the podcast I was listening to while at work, it just made me think all that shit, how social media fucks with you, and enjoying the moment, be with the people you love and all that shit. And it definitely, I had a blast with my family and this other person. It was just perfect, bro. As bad as the event and business went, the family part and me going out it's like Saturday night. It was very special.
Yeah.
And definitely just it was good for me. I was very happy and things are going well for me,
That's good, bro.
And I really think it's because I'm slowly just backing away from social media and just just being in tune with reality and what's going on right now at the moment.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, even moments like this, even the moment of the podcast, we go like a good whole hour, hour and a half without our phones, and it's genuine and it's authentic.
No, it's cool, bro, and I think we can kind of tie it now the anxiety part, or because I know we are talking about anxiety about when we are on the way back to my house. I told you, like, I was like, dude, like, I get anxiety, like, I just feel like, I'm not gonna say it because it's too fucked up, but it's just like, yo, like, I get these crazy ass ideas, like, you know, it's too good to
We
be
were
true.
comparing each other's anxiety, bro,
Yeah.
because your anxiety is more like a
Paranoid.
what ifs.
What
you know?
ifs, and then I get paranoid as shit.
You get super into your paranoid, like you get paranoid as fuck, and that creates your anxiety. You know, like you have fear of death almost.
Yeah, fear
with
of
your
everything,
anxiety,
bro.
dude. But like, I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking say it, bro. Like you have all these like crazy thoughts when you're in Chicago.
Yeah.
You think the worst is gonna happen to you in
I'm
Chicago.
gonna get shot. And I get scared. Like, I'll tell my story about when I came to Chicago in February.
Mm-hmm.
How I had a fucking anxiety attack, bro. No question. Like, it was anxiety.
You thought you were gonna like black out.
Yeah, dude. So I got on the plane, and I was already feeling kind of fucking sick or something. Always because, so we got there, and our flight got pushed all the way till 5 in the morning. We're supposed to leave like at 10. And it got pushed, bro. We were supposed to spend the night in Chicago, and we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I think I was kind of just tripping because I didn't get no sleep, so I wasn't feeling good. I was hungry and everything. So then we got to Chicago, we flew, and I just was feeling super lightheaded. And then I was just thinking, I was like, fuck, we're gonna stay at an Airbnb in Chicago, like, and it was by the hood, bro, because I looked up the maps, and I Googled dangerous spots in Chicago, and they showed the little map, and with the little red spots where it's dangerous and shit. And how many deaths happened there every month, last month. I was like, fuck, bro.
Okay, so it just built up.
Yeah, and I was just like, you know, and then we had to get the fucking... Oh, bro, when we had to go get the rental car, there was just, like, these people there, and they were just acting very ghetto, and I was like, fuck, like, you guys are trying to rob us and shit. I don't know why, and they were like, hey, like, you know, we got this other truck, and you guys can use it, but it's gonna cost you more. And I just got paranoid. I was like, oh, fucking Chicago people always trying to rob somebody and shit. Jeez. And I was just like, no, like, I don't want that. And I just got real paranoid. I was like, fuck, like, Chicago's already giving me bad vibes. And then we actually go to Chicago, we go eat, and then a drunk ass dude is just like, hey, bro, like, I'm a drunkie, I want some money, like, give me some money. And he got real close to me, and I was like, what the fuck, like, he's gonna, like, do something to me. And I was with someone else, you know. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, now I gotta fight this dude if he tries to do anything. And I was like, Chicago, bro, it's tripping. I had to go down to this corner store, and it was like a block away, and I was just like this, bro, walking, like, oh, nobody better pull up on me or nothing like that. Fucking and it was crazy, cold, bro, as fuck. And then I got me like a suero, you know, what is it, Pedialyte or some shit like that, and I drank that shit because I was just tripping, bro.
What the? All right.
And then yeah, bro. And I go to the taco place, and I'm just like, what do you want to eat? And I was like, some tacos. Just tripping, bro. I was drinking water. I was just like, fuck, bro.
This guy.
You know. And then we pull up to and then I ate. I felt a little bit better, but I remember we went to the fucking Airbnb, and I was like, this shit's ratchet, bro. We in the hood. And we drove to, like, the Airbnb, bro, and you just see it getting shittier and shittier and shittier. And I'm like, fuck, we're gonna get fucked up. Someone's gonna rob us at night, you know? I was mad at Crystal for this shit. No reason why to be mad at her. You know, she just tried to get an Airbnb by where we're gonna be at. You know, but I was like, Crystal, you couldn't get a better one. Like, we right in the hood, like, oh, blah, just talking dumb shit, bro. And yeah, just paranoia that I was gonna get robbed, we were gonna get shot, we were gonna fucking die, Chirac, you know, just bullshit.
It boosted your anxiety to like a point where you almost fucking blacked out.
Yeah, dude, I almost passed out. It was scary. I was doing breathing exercises, fucking in the car, just to calm the fuck down, because I was like, I'm gonna trip, and everybody's thinking I was crazy, bro. My mom was crazy. Like, tripping.
You're tripping.
The girl I was with was tripping. My sister was like, you gotta calm down. I was like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm just going through some shit right now.
I am very disappointed
in you,
but
man. It's just like my anxiety. It just gets to that point, bro. And I'm doing better at it now, because now I'm just like, look, if it happens, it's gonna happen. You know, I was like, if anything, just try to fight for your life. If it gets to that point, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that's even crazy just thinking that or saying that. But it's just like that, bro. I don't know why.
Man, dude, your anxiety's totally different from mine.
I forgot why you said what was yours like.
Mine, I think it was just like more of like a personal problems, like my own issues or problems going on with my life, and I kind of just like setting them aside for so long, letting them kind of build up without really speaking about it, telling anyone, because that's just how I am too. You know, like I really don't tell a lot of people what I'm going through and shit.
I know.
And I remember when we went to the gym, I think last week, I had a really bad anxiety attack, bro. Like everything was just built up. And I know you spoke about one of my problems, you know, and it was just like, fuck, you know, I just kind of like everything kind of hit me at once right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, like I had trouble working out. I couldn't really breathe right. I was scared for some reason, and I was like, oh, fuck, I don't feel good. I feel good. And I mean, I don't know. When I compare my anxiety to yours, it's totally different, bro.
But you kind of told me that what yours was more like it was, didn't you say it was like, fuck, I forgot what you said it was like how it builds up, and, because, you know, I get paranoid, and you say you get something else, like you feel something else but, I mean, obviously you get your anxiety, but you feel something else.
Like loss of breath?
No, fool. Like, I get paranoid, and you said you get something else. I don't know, like worried or
depressed. Cause I mean,
I don't know. I forgot what you said. One word, bro, to describe your anxiety. Cause obviously mine's
really
like,
trying to think.
Mine's like I get paranoid.
Yeah.
You know, yours was like, well, I know you said it was like personal problems and stuff like that, and I don't know what the fuck you said.
Man, I'm trying to think, bro. Because I mean, the only other word that comes to mind is just, it had to do a lot with my depression in a way too. Yeah. I know when I was.
But do you get like worried, or do you get like? Because obviously I get paranoid, and then it leads to anxiety. Mm-hmm. So are you like worried and it leads to anxiety, or is it like you're sad and it leads to anxiety?
I would say more sad. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, like it's just more sad problems to me.
But like, I feel like when you get anxiety, well, for me personally, like I get paranoid, but I'm like, why do I get paranoid? I was like, oh, because I feel like someone's gonna die, or I feel like I'm gonna get robbed. Like, I feel like that's my end point or my end goal, like the real fear, and that's why I get the anxiety. Mm. Do you feel like you have like an end goal, like I don't know, like a purpose to your anxiety?
Yeah, I know.
Like, which is what?
Jesus. No, honestly, I do think it ties in with my depression wise. Mm-hmm. You know, they're all depression related.
So do you feel like, oh, I'm gonna be depressed forever type shit, and that's how you get anxiety?
No.
So what do you mean?
Well, they're all very, you know, personal problems and shit like that. I mean, I think that's just where it all comes from, bro. My past.
But I'm saying, like,
I don't know what you're. I mean, I know what you're trying to say, but I'm really trying to figure out the word that you're.
Well, I'm not looking for a word, but I'm just like, what is it that like you feel like obviously, you know, you think about something, but like what causes the anxiety? Just the fact that you're thinking it. Or is it because you fear something? Or are you worried about something? Are you sad that it's going to happen again? Like, how does the anxiety happen? Because obviously I think about it and I get real paranoid, so that's where my anxiety comes in. Mm-hmm. For you think about your depression or your past, but what is it? What emotion is it that causes you to get anxiety? Or you don't think there needs to be emotion to it? Because I feel like anxiety has to do with emotion.
Yes.
In some way. You know,
I get that, bro.
But do you feel like, are you like, oh fuck, I'm just gonna be sad forever like this, and that's where you're inside, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well,
or what is? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I think the best thing I could say, bro, is just like I never want to be back to where I was before.
So do you fear that you're gonna be back there one day, like in that dark place?
In the dark place, yeah, dude. Like in that dark state of mind of just thinking the world's against you almost.
Damn. Okay.
You know, and I'm telling you, when I had that fucking anxiety, like usually that's what I use against myself when I work out, you know? Mm-hmm. That's what I use to push myself, to work out harder, to work out stronger. That's what fuels me, bro. Like the problems that create my anxiety is what I use. Yeah. But then that one day, I guess it just overcame me and it pushed me, you know? Yeah. And it created like, dude, I struggled a lot that day. And I was just like, oh, fuck. it sucks. Like my anxiety is just crazy. Like I don't know, man. I start tweaking out. Like my hands start shaking and
yeah. Shortness of breath.
Yeah, difficulty breathing. It was everything that day, bro.
But now I want to lead into like I'm starting to figure out like, okay, like I know what causes my anxiety. It's like this paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
But then I kind of tell myself like, hey, bro, like if something is gonna happen, like honestly, like that's just what like life was set for you. I don't know. I kind of like just tell myself like,
Sort of acceptance.
like yeah, I accept it. Like yo, like if I was like you're tripping about something that might or might not happen, but if it does happen, accept it and just take it on. Whether if you get in an accident or people are shooting at you, like yo, someone shooting at you, just run away and try not to get hit.
Yeah.
Or like those things, like if someone's gonna try and fight you and hurt you, like just fight them back and do the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
But if it doesn't happen, like that's fine too. Like it's cool. Like
Yeah, dude. Well, I know I mentioned it to you. I'm like, when we read that book of Not Giving a Fuck, you know, like the patients of that had OCD.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like, well, this girl, she had a fear of like if she didn't like do the certain thing, she had the fear of her family being killed if she didn't do it right. You know, and the solution to that was just like you have to be okay with that. You know, even if you fuck up your OCD or you don't do it right, just kind of be okay that your family might die.
Yeah.
But you just have to accept it and accept that it wasn't your fault in the end, you know?
Yeah, and it's kind of like scary, like, cause bro, when I think about like dying, it's very detailed in my mind how it's gonna happen. It's
Almost graphic.
Yeah, it's like okay, like if I get shot, this is how it's gonna happen. This car's gonna pass by. There's gonna be a guy driving, a guy in the back, and blah blah blah. And my brains are just gonna be scattered everywhere, bro. It's very like explicit, bro, in my mind. And I think it's because as a kid, I've had very like explicit dreams like that, and it's like nightmares as a kid, like young.
Wow.
I don't have them. I didn't have them when I was getting older, but I had them when I was younger, and I think that kind of traumatized me, and that kind of led to this now. You know,
Damn.
I have one dream. I'll tell you after the podcast. That's very very disturbing. Never gonna forget it, bro. But I've had multiple dreams like that as a kid, and I really feel that's what caused it. So now I vividly like think, or I kind of like see how I would die, or or when I hear about obviously like the last one with this good old friend that he killed himself. I don't think you remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of try to replay how he would have done it in my head. I don't know why I wanted to do that.
I get that, yeah.
I'm just like, okay, if he would have done it, like he would have like hold the gun like this way or that way, and it's very explicit, like the blood and everywhere, and I'm like, but I don't know why I think that, so then when I think about it, like, oh fuck, like that could happen to me, it gets very vivid, explicit, and just very disturbing.
Damn.
And that's where the anxiety starts to really like
it builds up more and more, dude.
yeah,
I mean,
bro. And I've been like traumatized like a few times. Like the one time I came back from Mexico, and I got spooked by these dudes. Very scary, bro. I was like, fuck, like we're gonna get robbed. They're gonna chop our heads off, and because I've seen some videos and they're very disgusting.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's gonna be me, and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
So it's just all in your head in a way too.
Yeah,
like
bro.
you kind of do it to yourself, where you push yourself to think that way.
And I mean, yeah, and I think that's what like the anxiety is,
Yeah.
And it's just very disturbing, bro.
That's crazy.
And but yeah, like but then I kind of started telling myself recently, like, yo, like if it happens, it happens. Like unfortunately, like it's just gonna end that way. But if it doesn't happen, like enjoy it. Like what's going on.
And this is another thing too, bro. It's just like, in a way, you kind of have to be okay with dying, no matter what, when, or where. But knowing that you did your best, I guess like people would know, like people you love and stuff, like knowing they know how much you love them in a way too.
Because like what I fear the most, like more than that, is being so worried that I didn't get to show love to these people, and then I like die or they pass away.
And then I'm
not
like knowing
fuck.
how much
I was like, you didn't even know how much I loved you because I was so fucking scared about something that didn't even happen. So that's what's coming into play now. I was like, I just gotta start being real, and if some shit happens, it happens. But like it's probably not gonna happen because I'm just tripping.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that's what my anxiety's like. It's fucking just paranoid bullshit.
That's
But I think, like, but I think you can manage it, bro. I really do think you can.
control it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say control it. Like, what I'm saying is, like, the acceptance of, like, you could die or you could get shot or you could get robbed
Mm-hmm.
or some shit like that. Like, it could happen. Like, there's a chance, but accept it and kind of what would you do about it? Like, when you accept it, what would I do about it? You're going to fight it or you're going to do something. And when I do, I'm like, okay, like, that's just the plan if it goes that way. And that's it.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Anxiety's crazy. But what was another thing? I know. Was there another topic we were gonna talk about, bro?
Are you going to talk about the quote or no?
Oh, well, I have to pull out my phone for that because I saved it on my phone and I thought it was beautiful.
We can, we're like 50 minutes in or 55. We can finish up with that, bro.
My dad made it.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
All right, so
Well,
you and I, we listened.
Oh, yeah, I was like, don't say it just yet.
All right, so yeah, so you and I, man, we went through a pod where you showed me this podcast.
Yeah, it was very inspirational. And it kind of talked about the whole social media thing and the importance, I guess, of reaching your goals or making your dreams come true and sacrifices you have to make and shit like that. It was a very beautiful podcast, to be honest
It
with you.
was.
Yeah.
It was. I think I mean, you only told me to listen to like maybe like a certain 30 minutes of
Yeah.
it. And I was like, nah, man, like I have enough time today. Fucking I'll
Yeah.
listen to the whole thing, and it ended up being one of my favorite podcasts. I think, dude.
It was really good.
It was. But the quote that was spoken about, it says, "For every moment of triumph, for every instance of beauty, many souls must be trampled." And that's by Hunter S. Thompson.
Whoa, man, you can kind of talk about what that really means to you, or what do you think that's saying?
Okay, so for every moment of triumph, that's like for every moment of like winning, and beauty, there's got to be souls that souls must be trampled, so sacrifices must be made, and
I feel like your soul gets, I don't want to say like destroyed, but it kind of suffers.
Your own.
Yeah.
I see it as almost like, okay, I mean, maybe your own suffers a little, but like you have to put souls down to others. Like you have to end things in a way to move forward.
Yeah.
In order for beauty and greatness, in a way you could say.
Why do you like this quote so much?
I feel like I could relate to it. Something that's, like obviously I feel like I've made a sacrifice of my own a while back ago, and it's just like, it's for me to be better, to be great, and just to keep moving forward in a way.
I was very surprised that you liked the quote, because you're not really, because I'm more of that type of person.
To be inspired by quotes?
Inspired, like, I hear something like, oh, listen to this, bro. Mm-hmm. It's rare that you tell me, like, yo, like, this quote was dope, or look at this little clip.
I just love it.
I'm always sending you, like, little motivational clips or shit like that I find on TikTok, Twitter, anything. I'll send it to you. You don't send me shit like that. So I was very, like, surprised when...
Well, to me, that is just, like... It's almost savage to me to hear it. It's just like, what? Really? Like, souls must be trampled. Like, those words right there...
Very deep.
They're deep, and they're almost, like...
You can feel
hard
them.
to hear,
Yeah.
Souls must be like I've never heard those words together.
Yeah.
So that's why I like it a lot, and I do find it deep, bro. And yeah, like I said, I find it very relatable, and it's just like you just got to do some things that others might not want to do to be great.
Yeah, it's like I was telling you earlier in the car. I was like, I feel like I was doing that, and I didn't even realize it. Because I know my family. It suffers a little bit when I left, and probably still now when I go and I leave, and other people that I've definitely like disappointed or kind of let down that I'm here, and they don't really understand. I'm just like, like I know I've hurt people, plenty of people,
right?
But they're gonna see later, what the whole purpose behind this is.
Yeah, man. And later on they relate it to a movie, Whiplash. Yeah. And they really just focus on the part where I guess this guy, he has to end a relationship, you know, to become the greatest drummer, one of the greatest, you know, and he put that on the line. He sacrificed it. And it was almost inspirational too, what the way they talked about like how that girl wasn't the one for him.
Yeah, know? It was just like the real girl.
Yeah,
it wouldn't get to that point.
Yeah,
the real girl would have. You go talk to. You go ahead and say it.
Well, it's just like, you know, yeah, like the real girl, she wouldn't even have to hear it at first. You know, she would be understanding and be like, you know what? Instead of like expecting your time and I guess like affection in a way, she'd be okay with it, and you know she'd actually be like, you know what, I understand, like let me help you out by making you a sandwich. I'll leave a sandwich at your door or whatever, and you know you go do what you gotta do, you know, understand. Just like that, like just being a real one. Like to me, that I found that so awesome. Like I wish, you know, like we you know we could get something like that going on.
But yeah, I don't know. That whole podcast was fucking lit, and just the fact that just that part, the whole, I don't even know how it goes again, but I mean, to get something, you got to sacrifice a lot, and I think that's the whole importance. You know, if it's anxiety or social media, whatever. Like for me, I know I gotta sacrifice, you know, social media or my family, or I gotta face my anxiety, which is with myself. Because I'm like, man, like I want this, I want that, and it's just like, well, it's gonna suck. I tell myself that every day, you know, just saying there, like, it's gonna suck, bro. Like it's not gonna come easy.
Yeah, you have to suffer a little bit.
Yeah, and it motivates me to do something, you know, whether it's getting up or a shower or clean, just something. For real. Your cats are tripping today. But, shit, I don't know, but yeah. I wanted to talk more about it, and we'll probably pick it up next week with this topic and start off like that. But I know this one, I wanted to keep it short, you know, just talk about social media, talk about how my anxiety is. You didn't really fucking talk about yours too much, but it's all good. We're gonna get Johnny to open up soon, guys, don't worry.
This guy.
But yeah, just we all go through the same fucking shit, you know, and don't try to put this mask on social media. If not, just go ghost for a little bit, you know, and stay away and just see what that's like, you know, and really question everybody on social media, even if it's famous people or not. Just like, are you really this happy? Because if you, like us, you know, we say we're happy, and you know, maybe as more than before, but we still go through our like fucking mental struggles and shit.
Oh, we sure do.
But it's fucking normal. Like, I think it's crazy how normal it is to go through shit like this. When I talk to people, like people that actually has, or who I find inspiring, like our uncle, like he lets us know, like, yeah, like, it's not hard. Like I go through shit too, you know. And I'm like, bro, like we all go through it, you know. It's not something that it's just me, you know.
Right.
But yeah, so just go ghost on social media, or just question everybody, to be honest.
Yeah.
Or do something, but
I wouldn't say go ghost, obviously. I would just say just fix your fucking feed, you know. Make sure you're following at least the good people. I know there's definitely good people out there on Instagram and shit, you know.
And kind of just be aware of what is toxic for you, or for
right.
Because I think I'm aware, like looking at booty and looking at porn,
definitely,
or looking at people that have big houses and all that, like that's toxic for me. You know, maybe something else is toxic for someone else.
Right.
Yeah. And then also too, with the whole anxiety thing, I do want to talk more about that in another podcast, you know.
We sure will.
But we get anxiety too. We're just like you. And shit, it's, what time is it? It's fucking 1 a.m.
I did not know.
It's 1 a.m. I'm super tired. You can probably hear it in my voice. But this podcast is gonna be out Monday. If you're listening, we love you, and we're gonna make an episode. It's Christmas Day on the Friday, right?
It is, yes sir.
Yeah, we'll record on Christmas Day. Christmas Day at night, definitely record. I don't know about what, but something good.
Yeah.
This podcast is probably not that good because we're a little rusty. Just because we did miss a week, it makes a difference.
I think so.
You know, so hopefully next week's gonna be a lot more fluid, a lot more better, and a lot more planned. Again, it's 1 a.m.
Again, yeah, I think our best ones have just been where we like have a few minutes beforehand and write it out. We actually know.
But it's been very difficult this week.
Yeah, well, it's true. It was.
You know, I'm not gonna cap or anything. It's just been it's been tough, and to make a podcast today without any structure or planning, and then at fucking 12 a.m. It's just tough. But we did it. And I mean, that's the end of the podcast. I think it's right under an hour. Again, if you listen to the whole podcast, that's awesome. And we appreciate you. We're gonna keep making these little upgrades, and we're gonna try different things for the podcast, you know, and we're gonna try about different topics, different things, and hopefully we can go at it for a while.
Yeah, that's right. We're only gonna get better, in my opinion. Especially me.
This guy. But yeah, guys. With that being said, that's the end of the podcast. Again, we're back every Friday. We'll record. We'll post up Monday, hopefully.
Yep.
And I think the next podcast is gonna be the last podcast of the year. So that's interesting.
Yeah, dude. Because the week right after is New Year's Day.
Yeah. So we'll record on. I don't even know if we're gonna record on New Year's Day. We'll see how that goes.
We should try.
We should. I don't know.
We should try.
I don't know. We'll see. Cause New Year's Eve is gonna be crazy.
If you make it crazy.
I want to make it crazy.
Oh God.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We still got the next one.
Yeah.
With that being said, guys, don't ever give up. Chase your dreams and just try to be better than yesterday.
Yeah. And remember, no excuses. There's no excuse to not get out of your bed. I don't know.
Guy.
Get it out. Yeah, get out of your bed. Take a walk outside. Do something different with your life, and just try to switch it up. There's no excuse for not changing your life.
That's true. So that's the end of the podcast. Stay tuned for next week. Peace.
Peace out.